Can you eat one of these? I don't think you can stop at one. These are jalapeno poppers. So good! Hey, it's Chef with BBQPlus, and today we're going to make some jalapeno poppers. So this will be a nice little appetizer, and we're going to put these together and throw them onto the smoker for a little while. So start out with a dozen jalapenos. I put some gloves on because I want to make sure that I don't get too much of that jalapeno on my fingers and then rubbing on my face or anything. That doesn't feel good at all. It is an absolutely beautiful day today. It's a weekend. It's a weekend, Sunday afternoon, and got some family coming over, so I thought we'd just try a real quick and easy recipe. Doesn't take a whole lot of ingredients, doesn't take a whole lot of time, and that means I can socialize with family when they get over here. I won't be a slave to cooking these all afternoon. All right, so what I'm going to do first is just cut these guys in half. The way that I'm going to do it, cut them in half. I'm going to take out the seeds, scrape those out, and then I'm going to just kind of make boats with cream cheese and some 4 cheese blend. So just some cream cheese, a 4 cheese Mexican blend, about a teaspoon that we have here of Worcestershire sauce, and then I've got this Misco Mountain no BS rub, and we're going to put that in for a little bit of taste. Wrap the whole thing up in bacon, probably about a half strip of bacon, put it on the smoker, and away we go. So let's finish these guys up. I'm going to put them in the bowl here, and then I'm going to take them inside. Since I'm doing this out on the patio, bring them inside and we'll wash them, get rid of the seeds, and move on to the next step. Okay, step 1 is complete, which we got all these cleaned out, rinsed them off a little bit. So we're going to take this bacon, cut it in half, so that's ready to go. This is really quick to be able to prepare. So now we're going to prepare the filling. So this is where we take that cream cheese, and this has been sitting out for a little bit, so I wanted to soften it up. Just going to drop that into a bowl. 1 package cream cheese. This is about a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. I don't think I've ever said that correctly. And we're going to throw a couple of good handfuls, probably half a cup or so of this. It looks like about 3/4 of a cup. Let's go for a full cup and we'll start out there. So we're just going to massage this around a little bit and combine that together. So we get the Worcestershire sauce, we get the cheese and the cream cheese all blended together. And for this you can add kind of the spices that you want. The jalapenos are really going to have a nice kick to them, so you probably want something that's a little bit savory to be able to add to that. And I've got this Misco Mountain that I'm going to got this Misco Mountain. I'm going to use that. I'm going to drop that on afterwards as just kind of a seasoning over the top. So I think that's a nice consistency there. So we're going to take the first one and we're just going to press some of that cream cheese mixture onto there. I've got a convenient rack to put that on. So we're just going to put these in. I'm doing these as kind of boats as opposed to stuffed jalapenos. I find that it's probably a little bit easier for folks to eat. If you got a bunch of guys, hey, stuff them, eat them whole, go for it that way. If you got a mix of guys and gals, sometimes they like to be a little bit more dainty and not try to indulge in an entire jalapeno. So having these as halves works out really nice. So we're just going to finish this up. I'm not going to make you watch that. We're going to hit the fast forward button on this and we'll slow it back down when I get done with these, and we're ready to wrap them in bacon and put some spices on there. Those are a rack. We got 1, 2, 3, 7. Looks like we got about 14 of these fellas. So we're gonna put a little bit of rub on here. Again, I'm using a Misco Mountain, and this is called No BS. It is got a little bit of a kick to it. It says it's savory. It looks like we've got some good amount of paprika in there, a little bit of brown sugar. You can play around with different spices, different seasonings that you want to put on, either incorporating it inside of your mixture or just putting it on the outside like I'm doing right here. So now that we've got that done, we're going to take our bacon, and got about a half a strip per, which that's going to work out, I think, really well. Going to start out over the top there, roll it around underneath, and just go over the top again. Again, I think we should hit the fast forward button about now, and you can pick it up when we're completed with these, and we'll drop them onto the grill at that point. Fast forward! And back to regular speed. So you'll see now we've got these all finished. Warm bacon is a little bit easier to wrap because it stretches a little bit. So I'm going to drop these on the smoker. Got it set on low. It's about 160 degrees. That way we'll get some good smoke into it, get it started. Then we're going to kick this up a little bit more because we do need a higher temperature, probably around 350, to be able to render out all this bacon. We do want to give a little bit of time for those jalapenos to cook up a little bit at a lower temperature before we step it up to that higher one to crisp up the bacon. They are in there, ready to go. Got this set for 150. We're doing 149 right now. This is a Green Mountain Daniel Boone. Gives a nice smoke to it. Again, we're going to let this go for a little while to cook up the jalapenos. Then we're going to kick it up a little bit higher so we can render out that bacon. I'll check you back in a few minutes. There we go, the jalapeno poppers on the Green Mountain. We are just about there. We're just about rendered out on that. It's looking really good. I think they just need about 5 to 10 more minutes. We're running about 325 right now. So shortly we will be testing these guys out. Here we are with those jalapeno poppers. They turned out pretty well. Pretty pleased with it. They're nice and well cooked as far as the jalapenos. Pretty soft, so we have to kind of pull these off fairly delicately. But the trick is to make sure that that bacon is all the way rendered out. That's the trick for it. You don't want the bacon to be undercooked. Well, let's just grab into there. Oh, that's warm. One thing you can do is you can spray these racks before you put the jalapenos or the bacon on there. And that way they'll probably come off a little bit easier, maybe just like a Pam vegetable spray or something of that type. So doesn't that look absolutely fantastic? We've got a good cook on that. These are very warm. Oh, that's a nice kick to it. Cream cheese, and the cheese in there is terrific. Bacon is wonderful on there. And that rub that I put on, that Misco Mountain, was really good too. This was really quick to be able to prepare. Took a little while to cook, just because we wanted the jalapenos to cook through and also the bacon. But this is fantastic. bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. Gotta try it. Hey, if you like what we're doing here, like and subscribe, give me some comments. Give me your feedback on how these recipes are working for you. And of course, thanks for watching.